The real-life 1993 Battle of Mogadishu was revisited in the movie Black Hawk Down. In the two-day firefight, 18 Americans were killed as a group of soldiers tried to rescue their fallen comrades. Critics say back then, the Clinton White House failed to provide our men with the resources needed to complete the mission, a tragedy similar to that of Benghazi. So is Benghazi this president's Black Hawk Down? Joining us right now is the author of SEAL Team 6, Memoirs of an Elite Navy SEAL Sniper, Howard Wasdin. Howard, good morning to you.
Morning, Steve. Good to talk to you again.
You survived the battle there at Mogadishu. And put in perspective the parallels, if you will, between Mogadishu and Benghazi.
Well, first of all, Steve, if Secretary Clinton really is responsible for not acting on Benghazi, there's definitely a parallel here. It looks like she took a page from her husband's playbook, which is not to give what's asked for. In Mogadishu, I can speak firsthand. We asked for armor, wasn't given the armor. I lost friends in that battle. Now, the SEALs in Benghazi, I think it's well documented now that there was a desperate cry for help going out that wasn't heeded before and during the attack. So I don't really know if you want to say the Hillary Clinton's responsible for not acting, but I can tell you, having worked with the CIA, diplomatic security, regional security officers, I know that there's a flash message that can go out that'll get you help right now.
Sure.
And there were troops in theater that could have helped with that. So the Clintons, for some reason, like this president, aren't taking to task for that. I watched appallingly on 60 Minutes the other day and found out that we live in a dangerous and complicated world. But what the Clintons or the Obamas will never understand is my dangerous, complicated world is different from theirs. I've lost friends in combat. I've been wounded in combat. I got a son right now, a son-in-law in combat, missing his baby girl grow up. I got CVMA brothers in combat right now. The Clintons, the Obamas will never, ever have that. They will never have anybody close to them in harm's way. They're going to have protection all the time. So that dangerous, complicated world that they were chuckling about the other night doesn't apply to them. The rest of us have to live in that world. And why the American people, why CNN, why the mainstream media is not picking up on this, why they're not asking the tough questions, really surprises me, because here's something you won't hear on the mainstream media. Here's how you defeat terrorism, America. You take a hard stance on it. If you're not killed by Americans, you will be brought here, not given 3 hots in a cot, not given an attorney, not allowed to lawyer up. You'll be brought here, and somebody like me will waterboard you, and I'm going to get the information, and I'm going to defeat you at your grassroots so that you can't recruit, because it's a lot less appealing to the people being recruited if they know they got somebody like me that's waiting for them when they get to America. Otherwise, they're going to be recruited, because you got a president saying we need to retake our moral high ground. Here's what I say: 2 to the body, 1 to the head, and then if you do survive, we're going to torture you, enhance interrogate you until we get our answers. That's how you defeat terrorism.
Well put, Howard. Howard, let me ask you about this. So in recent history, the only times, an administration has left guys exposed, left guys behind, were Mogadishu and also in Benghazi. So if you're a member of the military and you're stuck somewhere and you're waiting for help, what's the message?
You know what the sad thing about that is? There's no doubt in my military mind that those SEALs on the ground in Benghazi were expecting help to be coming. From day one of training, you're taught, you're trained, and it's in your brain that your country is going to support you. Your country is going to do everything possible to help you if you're in a tight situation. So the fact that we didn't get what we needed in Mogadishu, Somalia, is a lesson learned that wasn't incorporated into Benghazi. And that's how a lot of times you get better in your tactics and techniques. You have a screw up. You admit that it was messed up, and then you go on and don't make the same mistake again. Unfortunately, our country has a short-term memory, and we forget. If we appear soft, we make ourselves a target.